Hi, this is Angel
And I'm Angelique.
and this is our AP Statistics final project. So our focus question for today is, does the amount of piercings that an individual has, excluding lobe piercings, reflect their academic performance in school? And these two pictures represent a person with no piercings or just a standard pair of lobe piercings, while this is an example of a person with multiple piercings.
Summarize. In today's society, many people look down upon people with multiple piercings, both head and body, due to the stereotypical persona of bad kids. Piercings are common accessories for people who like to express themselves. Oftentimes, the majority of the people who have multiple piercings are denied jobs opportunities because of their piercings. By conducting this research, we are hoping to find if there is an association between the amount of piercings that an individual has and their academic performance in school.
So our null hypothesis is that there's no difference between the amount of piercings, excluding lobe piercings, that an individual has and the academic performance in school, while our alternative hypothesis is that there is an association between the amount of piercings, excluding lobe piercings, that an individual has and their academic performance in school.
For our calculations, this is our calculations. For procedures, we will be using a 2-sample t-test for means. The conditions that we have to meet are random, 10% condition, large counts. Random because students were selected through random interval on the calculator. 10% conditions are shown to be met, and this means that all samples are at least 1/10 of the population. The large count shows that they have been met, and this means that all expected counts are greater than 30, so our sample is large enough to continue on with. For calculations part 2, we showed that we did the work for the 2-sample t-test for means, and this is our work. Our p-value came up to be 0.3114, which is greater than our alpha level 0.05.
In conclusion, based on our p-value of 0.3114, we reject our null hypothesis and conclude that there is no difference between the amount of piercings, excluding lobe piercings, that an individual has and their academic performance in school.
For our stats, we summarized it first before we showed it. In the total of our sample size of 82, 34 students said that they do have more than one standard pair of lobe piercings. Of those 34 students, 19 of them have a 3.0 GPA or higher, while the rest of the 15 students have less than a 3.0 GPA. For the 48 students that say they do not have more than one standard pair of lobe piercings, 32 of them have a 3.0 GPA or higher, and 16 of them have less than a 3.0 GPA, and it is shown at the bottom.
Here? Okay, nice.
And this is our table, our two-way table showing our stats.
One improvement we have for next time we would take a survey would be that we would make sure to double check the student's GPA and confirm that they were telling the truth.
This is our graph that we came up with when we put in our data on our calculator, and it shows that it is a normal distribution, and it showed how we got our 2 sample t-test for means and our p-value.
And here are some awesome photos of me and Angelique. Here we are taking surveys at school in the quad during lunch, and here we are working on putting our slides together. And yeah.
Thank you.